Up and running? Is this fucking working? Oh, there we go. God, that was a noise beyond my ears. Okie cokes. Well, we're live. Hi everyone, I'm the Sarcastic Sloth, and welcome to my live stream. So, see if my notification went out, and it appears that it has. So we'll wait for people to come on in, but basically the stream is, I noticed that I'd cleared 500 subscribers on here. I think I'm on like 560 odd subs on YouTube, which is awesome, and I got over like 200 followers on Twitter, which it's not much, but it's a start and everything. So yeah, I thought with this particular stream, because I thought I might start doing them on Mondays from now on. It seems to be the day that no one else is streaming, and yeah, I thought this one in particular could be a Q&A. If people care to ask any Qs, then I will provide the As. That was pretty lame, but yeah. See if anyone's around. Oh, hello, Erin. How's it going? How are you doing today? Yeah, we're just starting. I've literally started not that long ago, so waiting for the chat to fill up, hopefully. But yeah, so like I said before, you may have seen or may not have seen marvelous other than the bitter cold in Canada. Yeah, someone that I know in Canada was saying it was like -30 the other day. I was like, I don't think I've ever been anywhere that cold in my whole entire life, to be fair. So you can definitely keep that one. But how cold is it at the moment? Bunny Bear Buddy, how's it going? How are you? We're just starting up, so nothing's being missed. How's it going, Shinoa? Are you all good? Is that the thing when you start a stream, you're like, oh, are people actually gonna fucking come along? And then they do, and you're like, oh, I'm not just talking to myself into the ether, into the abyss. Almost -40 with the wind. Fuck that, dude. That sounds bloody horrendous. Like, I would be hibernating if I were you at that point in time. Got my pillow unfrozen, so that's good. Yeah, it's just it is. I mean, here it's cold, but I don't think it's as cold as you guys are saying. How's it going, Karma? How are you? I know I wasn't on time. I saw your tweet. I was stalking the Gorilla Glue situation. Oh, I've actually been pretty fascinated with this over the last few days. Like anyone that I've been talking to, I've been yeah. Have you guys heard any more about that Gorilla Glue girl? Apparently, she was saying that she wants to sue Gorilla Glue, which is pretty weird in my view. But I think it's over in the States and they like suing people over there, don't they? No, I'm joking. Well, I mean they do, but I am joking at the same time. Yeah, I don't know how you would win that unless like someone at the shop was like, oh, I recommend using this Gorilla Glue on your hair. Because it's not like they're in the same aisle. It's not like the hair aisle and the, industrial fixidants are in the same aisles, are they? So it's just completely sucked me in. Yeah, in my opinion, she doesn't have a case. No, I think she's just embarrassed. But then at the same time, you're going to be embarrassed when you put it out there for literally millions of people to view and to keep abreast of. Yeah, like I said, I feel bad for her. Don't get me wrong. I feel really bad that I think she had to shave her head or some mad shit in the end. And obviously you don't want anyone to do that. But fuck me, man. She basically gave herself a helmet, like an actual helmet. She could have like headbutted the wall or some shit. Let's have a look here. And she would have been fine. First, it's not something they can keep in the same aisle. Well, yeah, that's what I was thinking. This is like, What do you recommend for my hair? Well, I've got this bloody good Gorilla Glue. If you never want to touch your own hair again and do a sheen of Gorilla Glue, like, it's madness. And just because it doesn't specifically say J, it doesn't mean you can put it on your head. Oh, hair, right. It doesn't say hair. Yeah, okay. Oh, hey, how's it going, Smudge? How are you? How are you doing? I do too, but suing is ridiculous. Yeah, it is ridiculous to sue someone for putting like industrial grade fucking glue on your head, man. That's so wild. I don't even know how to comprehend that, to be honest. Like I said, I feel bad, but like at no point, it's not like that would have been under the sink with the rest of her stuff either. It would be like, she must have had to go to the garage, or like, I don't know, man. Like, it's pretty weird. I don't know. Or garage, as you guys say over there. I just want to know if she got it off. Yeah, that's pretty much all I care about at this point in time. Skip, how's it going, Skip? Erin, Makeup Mama, hi, Skip. I just can't even imagine what it feels like. Oh, it's horrendous. Yeah, absolutely horrendous. Like I said, it's not the best at all, is it? But I did see that someone else had tried it too. So if this is some kind of maniacal trend that's going to start, then I don't really know where to go with that. Like, I have a limited amount of sympathy at the end of the day for that. If people are just going to go, well, no, that didn't work for her, and I'll do it too. Why the fuck not? That would be great, won't it? Everyone's saying hello to each other. So yeah, like I said, because I've got cleared 500 subs and got 200 followers the other day on Twitter, I thought I'd do this as, because it, like, for my, when I got 200 subs before, I did like a Q&A, but that was a video. So I thought if I did this in the form of a live stream, yeah, that's the word. I nearly forgot then. Yeah. So if you've got any random questions, then feel free. I don't know the meaning of life or why we're here in the universe, and I don't want to think about that kind of deep shit in lockdown, so we'll avoid that, thank you. From A to Z, like, what happened from the moment she decided to apply it on her hair until now? I don't know. I mean, was it the spray kind? Because if she was just thinking, well, if one thing is spray and the other thing spray, or all sprays just made the same, or all sprays created equal? I don't know. I really don't know. She must have been a bit off her head, I guess. It's killing my OCD. I've lost fingerprints before because of Gorilla Glue. Well, yeah, I used to do a job where I was like a sort of like a handyman and like just, what would you call it, like groundskeeper and stuff. So I've used that kind of stuff before, and yeah, it's like, you definitely can take your fingerprints off of that kind of shit. It's mad. We got a glue over here. I'm not sure if you've got it too, called Sticks Like Shit. So if I were to say, oh, shall I use the Sticks Like Shit on my head? I wonder if it will work or not. And yeah, like I said, you get yourself a fucking helmet at the end of the day. A little tired today. We didn't keep up too late last night, did we? No. With the Dead by Daylight, I've been enjoying that. That's a sick game, that is. Like I said, it's much better when you play it with other people, for sure. No, if I look tired, it's just because I look like shit. So thanks for pointing that out, Smash. Spray. Oh, it was the spray, was it? Fucking hell, dude. Like, what on earth? The heavy duty one too. I'm not laughing because it's like, haha, look at her. But it's just like it just couldn't get any more. You know what I mean? It's wild. It's a wild story. Everyone's been following it. I even saw Kavos did a fucking video on it, and he usually just sticks to nerd stuff at the end of the day. No, but that sounds like my kind of glue. Yeah, and sticks like shit. It's literally what it's called. Hi, new here. Hi, everyone. Hey, Adele. How's it going? How are you? Welcome to my Sloth Kingdom, I guess. Everyone's saying hello to Adele. I didn't say you look like shithead. You were losing your train of thought. Yeah, well, I'm a sloth man. You know what I mean? That's what I do. um, where have I been? I like this dude. Cheers. Um, I don't know where you've been. That, these are questions you have to ask yourself, Adele. It's not my business to know these things. Everyone's saying hello. Yeah. So yeah, like I said before, for the people who've just joined, I'm doing, like a Q&A. So like I say, I got over. It seems like I'm just trying to boast with my minimal amount of subs, but yeah, I got over 500 subs. I didn't do anything at the time, so I thought what I'd do, because it sort of coincided. I thought I'd do streams on Mondays anyway. They seem to be the days that no one's streaming anyway, so that's cool. And yeah, I cleared 200 followers on Twitter, so I thought, Q&A. If you guys have any questions, ask away. Like I say, question: what made you start a YouTube channel? Oh, that's a good one. I don't know. It's kind of weird, right? So I would say up until about 4 years ago, I didn't even really follow YouTube in the way that I do now. YouTube was just sort of where I went to get, like, DIY stuff and music stuff, really, or someone would show me like some mad video or like a fail or something. I didn't know that like necessarily they were like YouTubers or like celebs. I knew they existed, but I just didn't. I didn't know what they did or whatever. And then I just sort of slowly came across it all, and I saw some who I just basically saw it and I knew I could do it in a way. I'm not saying that like I'm amazing or anything, but yeah, I just knew that I could do it, and it's cool because you can decide when you want to put a video out um or not. Basically, it's and I've got opinions. Probably like most people on YouTube, I have opinions, and people don't follow this shit that I know in the real world. So yeah, you just end up starting a channel, I guess. And yeah, like I say, I mean, I had no idea about drama community or any of that. I think I watched like stuff like The Right Opinion and just random like document like Danknet and stuff like that. But then I didn't want to cover that kind of stuff. But yeah, I just sort of like, if something happens, then I'll start a video and just talk out my ass, I guess. And then go from there. But yeah, like basically, I just sort of, because I saw people doing it, and I was like, I reckon I could do that. And it seems to be going all right so far, I guess. Do you only have one? Oh, hang about. You just gained one more sub. Oh, cool. Thank you. Thank you very much. Tell me about yourself. I know nothing. Well, in West Philadelphia, born and raised. In the playground is where I spent most of my days now. Yeah, that's like an interview question, that is. Oh, so like, tell us something about yourself. Like, yeah, well, 33. I live in Wales, which is a part of the United Kingdom. Um, and I'm in lockdown at the moment, so I don't do that much, I guess. But yeah, um, I guess you'll find out a bit more as it goes on. That's a stumper of a question, that is, because then you don't really know where to go with it. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Do you have one sloth plushie? Does he have a wardrobe? He doesn't even have clothes, to be fair. So I don't know what you would need a wardrobe for. But do have. I think I've got another one actually. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, I got them from my auntie Kathy, who's not around anymore. She used to know that I loved sloths, so yeah, I used to get those when I was younger. So the sloth thing has been a theme for quite some time. It's not just something I came up. I'm sarcastic, and I love sloths. That's basically as much imagination as I'm willing to put into the name. Oh, you right then, Lisa? How's it going? How you doing? Thank you. Glad to have you here. Ah, thank you. Shucks. What do you like to do in your spare time when not playing games or handing out music recommendations? Well, I haven't been surfing in fucking ages, basically, but yeah, that would be one. Um, Skating, skateboard. Again, haven't really done that much. I've left the house probably I can count on both my hands in the last year, and that's not even a joke. Obviously, I've been in the garden and stuff, but that's not an exaggeration. It's literally, yeah, I'm going mad. Basically, if I didn't have this to do, I probably would have gone totally simple by now. To be fair, but yeah, just stuff like that. Really, I really like skating. You go like hiking and stuff like that when it sort of presents itself. Um, I live by the coast, so you have sort of natural things on tap, I guess, um, which is cool. But the thing with surfing is they're not, everyone's out there, and yeah. So the reason why, obviously, people who follow the channel for a little while, they know I've got a condition called Fabry disease. If you want me to talk about that, I'll talk about that in a bit. But there is a video as well. But basically, it's a hereditary thing. So I've got it, and my mum's got it. But my mum also 2 years ago, she had lung cancer. Never smoked a day in her life, and she had part of her lung removed. So I'm like, I don't want to be the guy who goes out and gets it and gives it to her because she's more susceptible. Even though we've both got Fabry, she's more susceptible than I am because one, she's older than I am, and at the end of the day, she's only got a portion of her lung. You know what I mean? So yeah, you might think that I'm being a bit of a, um, you know, cautionary cat, but I'd rather be cautious at this point in time than that happen sort of thing. But we've both had our well, as a family in the house, we've had our what do you call it? First jab. I can't think, but you get what I'm saying. I've had my first vaccine. Vaccine, that's the word. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to get out there soon. But there's too many knobheads out there at the end of the day to avoid. So we'll see how it goes. So do you play guitar? No, I just have that there so you guys think I'm really cultured. No, I do play guitar, but I'm not like I'm not. I play it for me. I'm not like band worthy, I wouldn't say. But yeah, I play guitar. Favorite band? Oh fuck me, dude. That's a question. Um, hmm, man. I don't know. It's a bit like asking me my favorite movie. There's so many. There's actually so many. It's a bit hard to single it down. I could tell you probably the best band I've seen live, and that was Pearl Jam at a festival over here, and that was really cool. I enjoyed that a lot. But yeah, favorite band, bloody hell. It's been a lot of phases of music through my life, so to be one of those guys. But yeah, basically. Oh fucking hell! I'm not keeping up with this at all. What do you what do you know and or think about the return of John Cookian? I actually know a fair. Oh, I forgot. I missed out Zylie there. I'm here to save the day. Oh, there we go. Yeah, she's being modest as per usual. What do you know? Oh, John Cookian. Yeah, I know he's got a reputation. I know that. I've seen videos on him. He's not darkened my door as of yet. Um, and I hope he doesn't. Yeah, I just know that he's very unpopular, because he's a bit of a little shit, really, and a bit of a stirrer. Um, Lol Charming too. Get him a beanie. Get who a beanie? The sloth? Oh, Maybe, how's it going? Why do you love sloths? Why wouldn't I love sloths is probably the better question, to be fair. Like, what are you what are you trying to imply? They just do their own thing. That's what I like about them. I think I can relate because they just chill and they do their own thing. Um, you know, it's just no reason to fuck with them really, is there? um, I don't know you, but I know absolutely everyone in chat. Cool in the gang. It's nice that everyone is coming together in the Sarcastic Sloth channel chat. Do you play the guitars you have back there? Yeah, I do. Have we not passed him along, Adele? I'm so sorry. I don't understand that. I saw Karma tweet a lung removed, part of the lung removed, not a lung, like part of the lung removed. Yeah, well, like I said, she had lung cancer, so didn't never smoked. I used to. She's never has in her life, so I didn't smoke around her, by the way. um, I'm sorry to hear that, Sloth. Oh, I'm really far behind. Okay, so hope she is all right. Yeah, no, she's totally fine now. They removed it. She's totally fine in that respect, and she's all good. She's just she's just obviously a bit more susceptible to pandemic viruses than your average person. You are a good son. Well, that's debatable. Better to be safe. Vaccine. Oh yeah, I'm really behind then. Okay. um, did you? Sorry, did you get Skyrim? Well, she better had. She better fucking had. Sorry, being modest as per usual. What is it about them? They're cute. Are you Aquarius? If not, what sign are you? I'm Virgo, so not Aquarius. Oh, hi Rox, how's it going? I'm getting Taurus. I'm getting Taurus vibes. Okay, everyone's trying to guess what sign I am. Virgo. I'm Virgo. I was born in August. So yeah. Um, Interesting. Wait, are we talking about constellations? You guys are. Virgo. Okay, so I'm caught up now. Yeah. So, yeah, I am a Virgo. I don't know what that says, but yeah. So is my mum, funnily enough. But yeah, hubby is a Virgo. Cool in the gang. Yeah. I don't know anything about any of that kind of stuff. I'm afraid, guys. So please don't go for me. So Sloth, what are your goals for your channel? Um, hmm, I am in an interview now. I am, aren't I? I don't know. I think just to have fun, I guess, with it. If it stops being fun, I don't want to do it. Straight up. And yeah, just sort of like I just try to with my channel, like basically I know every fucking YouTuber says this, but what you see with me is what you get, really. It's I know in my videos are probably like a little bit more like animated, but it's a video at the end of the day. It's 10 minutes. You've got to make it a bit more appealing, especially since people click the fuck off like can do within 30 seconds if you don't get to the point immediately. It's why I stopped doing like intros and stuff like that. But yeah, I just try to I try to be myself and just yeah, like I say, have fun. And if I see something that's bullshit, then I'll say. I try to approach things, I guess, logically. But that doesn't mean that you don't sometimes fall for so sometimes people tug on your heartstrings and you're like, oh, that's outrageous, which is why like I tend to, like, if I watch a video or it like pisses me off or upsets me, then I'll leave it like half an hour and I'll watch it again, and then I'll see if I still feel the same way, because sometimes you can get tricked by like knee-jerk reactions, which is why I would never like have a video come up, someone like, say for instance, if someone was boring enough to do a video on me, then I'd watch it. I wouldn't just do like a stream straight off the bat and go kicking off at them because I'd be seeing it through a very specific lens. It'd be either like a pissed off or an emotional lens. So then you got to sort of read between the lines, I guess, is what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm just not going to try and be a dickhead. I guess is my goal with the channel. Um, you must be organized with certain things, I guess. Yeah, I like to be. I think it's harder to be when you're in lockdown and stuff because you try to be at first and then it just drives you a bit mad. So you try to be a little bit freer with things. Um, I'm going to rest. Have a good stream, Sloth. Yeah, no worries, May. Have a good rest and hope you're feeling well at some point. Exactly. Excuse me. Um, with you, I've always said this is just an escape. Yeah, well, yeah, no, it's I mean, yeah, I would obviously like my channel to do well and everything, and I think I yeah, I definitely want it to do well. If I can like keep it going and keep it going, that's great and everything. But at the moment, I am having fun. I see up until like 1,000 subs as fun time almost. You know what I mean? So we'll go from there. Still trying to figure out. You try to find your voice and all of that shit. So yeah, I think I've pretty much got it at the moment. So that's cool. But yeah, we'll see how it goes and everything. I mean, at first I was trying like different things. I did do like a Reddit readout on like neckbeards and nice guys and all of that kind of stuff because I find them pretty fucking hilarious. Because it's just it's pretty weird. I don't identify with them at all. So but yeah, it didn't really suit me. I'll leave that to like the Q stars and all that who read things like this. Oh my god, howdy heck and hello and all of that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I don't think that suits me, to be fair. um, okay. Carmatics can't spell. Everyone's saying Tarata Meme. Um, have you ever seen Tucker and Dale versus Evil? I have actually. Yeah, it wasn't what I was expecting it to be. It was pretty funny. Yeah, it's a good movie. That I've watched a lot of horror movies, but I think I took a bit of a break from it, so I might not be fully up to spec. As yeah, like Karma did a huge list the last time, didn't she? So I still got to go back and have a look at that. To be fair, what creator do you enjoy watching and why? Um, That's a funny one, right? So it changes because sometimes you just like you enjoy someone and then it like sort of let you down, I guess, don't they? But I think the one that I like, who I can't really. Here's the thing, right? So with commentary and all of that, I stopped watching that kind of stuff for a while because I didn't want to be too heavily influenced. And someone that I do like because again, he sort of just sticks to himself. He's not part of like the commentary boys crew or any other crew for that matter is Atozy, Atozy. So it's him and like his missus is behind the camera, and he's just super chilled out. I really like him, but I can't watch him too much because you know we're too similar in the way. I just don't want to end up talking like him, to be honest with you. So I guess at some point as it goes along, I'll start watching commentary stuff again. Like I mean, I really like Ready to Glare. I can't watch it though because otherwise I'll start emulating that too much. Do you know what I mean? So there's a bunch of channels that I enjoy, but I tend to not watch too many of them at the moment, just because again you don't want to just end up being like a mini whoever it is that you happen to enjoy. Um, but yeah, I like Atozy just because he's chilled out, and he doesn't really seem to get into too much malarkey. Why you look like an e-boy version of the chef from Ratatouille. Okay. Well, I don't know why that would be the case, but cheers. Don't forget to thumbs up. Okay, that's not for me. What's your favorite reading genre? Oh, ooh, I don't know. The last book I wrote, I haven't wrote any book. The last book I read was by a dude called Arcala, who's like a hip hop artist over here, but then he also does like a lot of activism too. And I think it's called The Ruins of Empires, or in yeah, 2 secs. No, Natives, and then it's the secondary title is In the Ruins of Empires, and it's about him growing up, but then also relating that to like just like basically the racist past of the UK. Um, so yeah, I've been reading sort of heavy stuff, but I'll be honest with you, I haven't read a book in a little while. Favorite movie? Oh, you weren't here last time, were you? No. I could tell you the movie that sort of got me into movies when I was a kid, and that was Jurassic Park, because it was like the first movie that my dad took me to go see when I was young, and that wasn't like a Disney movie or whatever, and it just turned my brain into shit. Plus, I love dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are sick. Um, I'm going for our daily walk. Have a great stream, Sloth. Oh, cheers, Rocks. Have a lovely walk. Everyone's saying to who could have unliked this already? Someone's going to. Someone did on the last time, so fuck them. Understandable to hell. I had to do that for a while. Oh yeah, with the yeah, I'm with you now, John. The sloth pillow is fantastic. Yeah. Oh, fellow fan, I haven't seen you in bloody ages. Yeah, yeah, I got that. I got a banner of that as well. So yeah, I haven't seen you in time. It's funny when you like, yeah, you haven't seen someone in ages on commenting on your stuff, and then I'm not being passive aggressive, but why aren't you commenting on my shit? No, it's it's just a case of yeah, I haven't seen you in a while. How's it going? No, they must love you. It's a requirement. No, there's always going to be people who don't, and fuck them. At the end of the day, it really it doesn't make any difference to me. Being a newcomer, what were your first impressions of the drama community? I'm not falling for that shit. No, well, to be honest with you, I didn't have a lot of impressions. Just everyone was being sound to me, and that was my impression. I don't get involved in too much stuff, and you know, I think people just leave me to it. Really, if anything, um, editing software that I use, Filmora, I do. I used to fucking ages ago, man. So when I was in college, but college isn't college where you guys are. It means something different here. Um, it's sort of the in between high school and uni. It's what do you call it? Yeah, I used to use Final Cut Pro, but yeah, that was ages and ages ago, and I didn't have it on my computer. I've got a Mac Mini at the moment, and it can't handle much strain, to be fair. So yeah, yeah, so I use Filmora, and it does everything that you need to do. I think for what I'm doing anyway, it's you don't need anything out of the park. You know what I mean? If I was like a D'Angelo or a Right Opinion or something of that nature, then yeah, I would need something a little bit better. But yeah, Filmora does the job. I think it's relatively cheap. Yeah, check it out. Filmora, if you want to fucking sponsor me. Jurassic Park was a great book, by the way, worth reading if you are a fan of the movie. I did ages ago, and it's a lot different from the movie. I like it, but yeah, it's I think because I watched the movie first, and because it's like synonymous with my childhood, that's why I was more of a fan of the movie, and I just pretty much remember every single line as well because I just geeked out on that shit hard. Oh yes, Skip the Book was so much better. Yeah, I mean, it's. I'm not saying it's not good, but if you ask me what my favorite is, then yeah, the movie is my favorite. My hands are frozen. I accidentally hit enter. Everyone seems to be frozen. It's like everyone started being frozen at the moment. Let it go. I mean to say, nah, you're good. I've just been busy over quarantine. Yeah, well, it's the time for it at the moment, isn't it? Fucking hell. But as long as you're all good, that's all that matters at the end of the day. Smudge proof. Be right back. Groceries are almost here. Oh, good, good. Is everyone still wiping down their groceries? That's the American word for it. They're shopping like, when it comes along, because we still do that in our house. When it gets delivered, we have the bleachy water. You're like, oh god, I can't wait until I don't have to do this shit anymore. But I mean, there's worse things to be doing at the end of the day. You could be catching COVID, and I guess that would be much worse still. I still remember buying the Lego Jurassic Park set in Southampton. Yeah, I knew you were British. Like, I've been to Southampton before. Actually, I used to work for a cruise company that, well, it was a company that sold cruise holidays, and then we got to go on one of the cruise ships, and yeah, it's pretty mad. They're like the biggest thing in Southampton. It's wild. Yeah, that was a crazy night as well. It's all sales reps stuck on this fucking boat going raj. It was just mental, right? Adele, we are careful here too. You got to be at the end of the day. It's not playing around. With us, we were like in Wales. We were like the best in the country at one point for like COVID rates or however you say it. And now I think we're one of the worst. So that's what happens when you let things slip over the summer and Christmas, and you think that everything's fine and it's happening over the border type of thing. But yeah, that's fun. Everyone's in lockdown at the moment again, which yeah, I'm getting a little bit sick of after nearly a year. just a bit, just a bit. But yeah, it's necessary at the end of the day. You ain't gonna catch me at any COVID parties anytime soon. I don't think there are any where I live. Everyone's over the age of 60 pretty much. So, I don't know. People get weird, I guess. But yeah, I think I'm all caught up there, aren't I, with the chat? Yeah. Any questions? Any other questions? Yeah, I'm enjoying this, to be fair. It's rare having new people in here. Do you ever run into the Harry or the Queen? The Harry? No. I'm going to guess you're from America. I don't live in a castle either, if that's the next one. No, we don't. I've never met the Queen. I nearly met William and Katie, or Kate, or whatever the Katie, or Kate, or whatever her name is. They visited where I used to work, but I didn't stick around. I didn't see. I don't know. It's not a zoo, is it? I didn't see what I would. I thought she meant Harry Potter as well at first. That's why I thought I thought, and then I saw the Queen, and then I figured that was the case. Favorite food, pizza, followed by bacon sandwiches probably, but I don't eat too many bacon sandwiches anymore, but definitely pizza, pepperoni pizza. Favorite color, green followed by blue, which is why it's usually all I ever fucking wear. Favorite drink, well, I drink water all the time. I don't drink any fizzy drinks. Me and my sister never really got into that. Not because we weren't allowed, but I think it's right. So we did this thing when we were in school where they pop like a tooth in some Coca-Cola, like a glass of Coca-Cola, and you keep going back to it, and you see how it rots the teeth. And I think I was like, yeah, I'm good. And I didn't really like the taste anyway. And when I was younger, anyway, I can't be like, oh, it was all the teeth thing because I used to smoke. So I can't sit on that pedestal, really, can I? Well, Canada. Oh, okay, all right. I'll take it back. I'll take it back. It's just that's usually a question that Americans ask me. Hey, Mister, have you met the Queen? Like that's what I used to when I was in Florida last. That's what I would get. Do you live in a castle? No. I did two for a minute. Favorite desert? Oh, dessert, right? Okay. I'm not the biggest dessert person, I guess. Probably like chocolate cake or something like that. Yeah, oh, chocolate ice cream. That would be it. Yeah, there we go. Sorted. Oh yeah, I'm pretty boring in that regards. I feel called out. I got a bit of a Coca-Cola addiction at the moment, and though that might just be the caffeine, it's probably the caffeine. I don't, you're not called out. Like every friend that I've got drinks that stuff. It's just I just not into it. I'm afraid it's not my thing. Um, I think it was because mostly like yeah, I think we just didn't like the bubbles when I was younger. But then got into drinking at the 18, so not in that way, but I'm just saying that like if bubbles were the issue, then I guess I got over that at some point. But yeah, I'm not really into it too much. Has anyone seen those bullshit life hack videos? Yeah, the bullshit they are. It's I actually had I posted that on Twitter the other day, where I was like, I always watch these things, and I'm like, oh no, some of those would be all right, and I literally never use a single solitary one of them. Because the thing is, no one can be asked. It's just what it comes down to. Um, have has anyone? Oh yeah, I've already read that. Do you have any celebrity crushes? Huh? Never really thought about. Well, I don't think I've thought about that recently. Anyway, no. Um, I don't know, probably, but I can't think off the top of my head right now. If I do as we go along, I used to really like Sarah Michelle Gellar for during like Buffy, because yeah, Buffy was just the one. I thought, wow, yeah, she's cool. She kicks ass, like so. But yeah, I don't think I've really had a major one since then. And most of the celebrities I've met are like dudes anyway, even like random ones. I met like a few Rockstar. Well, like there was this band called Bullet for My Valentine, and I met them at a house party once, but they were dickheads, and I got into a thing with the bassist because, yeah, I don't know. I was talking to his girlfriend, just talking, like and it was like, "Hey, how are you? I'm so and so. Hey, how are you? I'm so and so." And yeah, he just got really arsey, and then because I was into metal a lot at the time, like later on that night, I went up to him, I started talking. It's because I thought well, no one else here is into that stuff. And he just was snubbing me, and I was like, "You know what, man? Fucking, you're the biggest dickhead I've ever met. No one here likes you, bro." I was a bit more confrontational back in the day, but yeah, the basis for Bullet for My Valentine is a cock, man. Um, do you believe in the paranormal? No, not really, to be honest with you. I've never had an experience, so I sort of tend to believe in what I see and what I feel, and I've just never seen or felt it. Um, being, I remember one time actually. Oh, I'll tell you what. I can tell you when I was probably the closest to thinking about that kind of stuff. And there was this in the uni that I used to go to. There was like this burnt out leisure centre, and me and my mates went there, and we were like walking around because one of my mates had he was like doing it for like a photography um fucking project, I guess you'd call it. um and we were walking around, and we came across like the old like creche, and I was like, man, I'm getting some fucking weird vibes in here, dude, because there was like still all the toys and stuff, so like everything was like burnt around there, like Silent Hill. And then yeah, there was just like these toys and like this just fucking half burnt crash and stuff. Like it was just yeah, it was weird, dude. But I didn't get the feeling that like I was being chased down by ghosts or anything. So I'm afraid not. Are the abandoned castles there really that prevalent and for sale? Not for sale, no. My uncle used to work in a castle. Actually, funnily enough. And when we used to go visit him, he'd take me to there's like parts of the castle that the rest of the public can go to, and he'd show me where like in the dungeons where like the prisoners had like scratched their names and like tallies and stuff like that. Yeah, it's pretty mad. But yeah, we've got a bunch of castles. There's a castle not far from me actually. They vary in size. But my uncle he worked in a pretty big one, to be fair. And we always used to say it was like, oh, it doesn't matter if I say his name. Yeah, it was Uncle Jeremy. We're gonna go to Uncle Jeremy's castle. So yeah, that was cool. Uh, oh Lord, he's live again. Oh, here she is with her big girl pants on, like starting some shit. Is it? Um, Here we go. Would you ever collab with me in a video? I guess it depends on what the video is about. Like, I don't know too much about like beauty stuff, to be fair, unless it's like, when shit really kicks off, like with Jeffree Star and that. But yeah, we'll talk about it. No worries. Karma, you should knit him a scarf. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. Cancelled again. I'm always cancelled in your eyes. Listen, right? For those who don't know, Beauty Heathen is my nemesis, and listen, some of us need to throw around slanderous names, and some of us don't to make our points. As I said before on Nubian's podcast. Oh, that would be fun. Is your favorite color forest green? Um, I don't discriminate against any greens. I don't know what forest would necessarily be. If forest green is this jumper, then yeah, I'm pretty down with that. um, let's have a look. Are you two flirting? Who? Us? No. Hope you're feeling better, Beauty. Oh yeah, no, I forgot about that. Yeah, hope everything is all right with that. To be fair, I'll put my nemesis hat down for a second and be concerned. um, did you know there's another channel named Sarcastic Sloth? I did. Um, I sort of found out after the fact, and that's why I put it as the Sarcastic Sloth, all in capitals. And yeah, but it's basically, from what I can see, a dormant channel. I think they've only had there's quite a few, but that one I think that you're talking about has only got like 3 videos, and they haven't done anything in months and months. So, and I've got more subs than them. So I think I'm the Sarcastic Sloth, as it were. No Comatics. Hosted by Karma. He is my best. Oh dear, what's going on now? It's not fair when you guys make me blush and shit. I'm doing better, still not 100%. Looking like possibly no video until the end of the week. Unacceptable. Again, that's just a bit of a nemesis dig. I got dibs. Lol. We can fight. What is going on here now? I don't know what's going on. There still are people that I know that think that beheading is still a thing and that is legal. What, here? Like, that would be pretty weird if they thought that. Yeah, definitely not in the UK. Not for some time. Not for some time. Fight on. You are cancelled for many things, all justified. Yeah, all right. Excuse me, dark green wool. And that is Twitter, ladies and gents. Yes, you do. Didn't they bring out the guillotines to protest the virus in France? They bring out guillotines all the time in France. They love it. They're all about that. That's one thing that they do is they'll kick off when they're not happy with stuff. Message retracted. I meant Beauty and Adele. I was very much kidding though. Says the dude who rarely uploads. Oh, here she is. Hello, fellow survivor. Survivor? Of what? I'm worried now. Yes, Adele. That would be perfect. Okay, so I'm caught up now, it would seem. Yeah, I don't know why we're talking about guillotines. I don't know where that came up, but yes, we don't guillotine people over here. Oh yes, I have a guillotine in my pocket just in case. Well, standard issue, isn't it? At the end of the day, if anyone pisses you off, you just give them a cheeky guillotine. Hey, T, just talk drama. I like to do quirky historical videos too. Yeah, when I was going to say I haven't seen one of those in a while. It's mostly those quick teas, isn't it, that you're doing at the moment? which are good. Like bringing out one a day. To be fair, you're embarrassing the rest of us. I only like I'll get onto like I'll have like weeks where I want to do stuff daily, and then if stuff doesn't come up that doesn't take my fancy, then I just don't bother. The serial killer behind me, yeah. Well, we all survived yesterday for a few hours against many killers. Oh, yeah. Just clicked then. How's it going? That was good. That was a good game. I think I'm getting better at Dead by Daylight. I think I am, but it's a wicked game. I do enjoy it. Um, I do now. I do now. I just didn't listen. Okay, I get span out when I'm reading these things out. It's not usual for me. So yeah, I didn't recognize the name at first, but I do now. All right, Smudge. Fucking hell, get off my case. I can't do daily uploads. No, me neither. Oh yeah, you did your video. I checked out the first one, but I've yet to check out the second one slightly, so I'll do that. But yeah, it was cool seeing you do a video for a change. But I think it is sort of harder than a stream because you just react in the stream basically all the time. Whereas with a video, you've just got to sort of bring up a bit of energy, which you're not really used to doing when you're just sitting in front of a camera. To be fair, yeah, it takes a lot of time. Focusing on the tea right now. Yeah, well, it seems to be a fair bit kicking off. Like I say, it's I don't know. Some things I get really invested in, and then some things I don't. It's kind of strange, really. I guess if I wanted to be like a proper drama channel or whatever, then I'd release something every time someone stubs their toe, like some people do. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm just sort of having a mosey at the moment. I created background templates fully edited, and I record in the morning when everyone is still asleep. Oh, fair play. Yeah, that is like I literally put so little preparation into my videos. That's so bad. I literally, when I was talking to Nubian on a podcast, she was like, "What you?" I was like, sometimes, well, recently, I haven't even done notes. I just talk. I think it's just because I've got my pattern down. But yeah, I'm so bad for that kind of stuff. This is why I could never do a D'Angelo thing, not unless I had like minions to help me. What about serial killers? Oh, right, you're going back to what you were saying before. No, it's because I was looking behind me. Like, I thought you were asking me what my favorite serial killer is. I was like, I don't know if I'd refer to them as my favorite, but there's a few that I've watched a few documentaries on. I watched a lot of Forensic Files. I was really pissed off when Netflix took that off. US Netflix, UK Netflix, even that really fucked me off. That did. I'm still annoyed, as you can probably tell. So I found a way finally. Not sure what that's referring to. No, I love streaming so much. Well, I mean, you're good at it, so it makes sense that you do. It's yeah, like I said, I'm like I only do these to sort of chat and stuff. I don't come in with like a whole schedule, I guess, with it, which I don't know. I just feel like when I did a video, I was like, oh, should I do a scripted video? So I was going to do it for the when H3 and Keemstar were kicking off at each other earlier in the lockdown, and it just sounded like bullshit for me. It was just like really robotic. I was like, yeah, I'm not down for this. I'm not doing it. I'll just run my mouth. That's usually how I tell my best stories anyway. I was so nervous. Yeah, well, I mean, it is nerve wracking when you first do it, like I say, because I mean, it's a weird thing to do to talk at a camera at the end of the day. It's like, I think it's not like within your wheelhouse. So it takes. I still fuck up my intro. I mean, I say the same intro every single time. Hi everyone, I am the Sarcastic Sloth, and welcome to my channel. I still fuck that up, like to this day. Like the other day I did it. Yeah, I'm too reactive in live streams. I'm straying away from doing lives right now. Yeah, I mean, if something is like going to, sort of Well, yeah, I mean, if like a topic is going to elicit that kind of response, it's probably because people will start trying to prod and get to until they get the reactions that they want. That's the thing you got to remember with all these motherfuckers. Is everyone who thinks that they're sly are usually the most transparent. Believe, trust, and believe. I learned that from working in offices for years. Um, yes, you are. It takes time and getting used to the game with oh, fuck off. Not you guys. I just got a pop up. Fuck off, all of you. No. Okay. Uh, Back to the room. So it takes time and getting used to the game. With time, you'll be a pro. Hopefully, we'll see. We'll see. But your videos are good. Yeah, they're all right. my PC is finally coming on Thursday, which is nice. Oh, cool. What kind of PC is it? Is it like a gaming PC or? Oh, hang on. Is this frozen? Oh, fucking mouse pad. 2 secs. I've got to go mouse. It's that thing where you, because I've got like a tracker pad,